They pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent a helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen. Really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming.
Welcome.
What
Morgan
happened
Yu.
yesterday
You
was
have a
real.
9 a.m.
If you want to know what's
appointment
going
in
on,
the testing facility.
first, you
Please
need to get
confirm.
out of your apartment building. You're not safe. Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit.
Morgan!
I'll keep in contact.
Hey! You don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform. How's your eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands. We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your sister in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
Good morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic. All good? Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready. Wonderful. You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B, then. Okay, Morgan, listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start. Any synaptic register? At all? No? Well, that's fine. Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous. All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready. I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D. Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please. Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front of you. I'm going to show you a series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
You're doing great.
Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going. Ooh, that's heavy stuff. Good. Next. Almost done. Wow. I'm impressed. Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... is my coffee? It's empty. I thought
Oh my god! Security! Security!
He's fine.
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
She's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Good morning, Morgan.
We're going on
Today
an adventure!
is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Not sure how I keep saving time on the intro. There's like nothing to save time on. Okay, hopefully this goes better than the last attempt, or I can actually just clip back out right away without having to reset the stool. Okay.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little.
Alright, finally saved time on that too.
We're going on an adventure!
Probably not going to save any time on this split though. This split is like exactly the same as a no out of bounds run, and I think my best on that's like
Ready for your first
3:15
real
something.
world?
So just the fact I'm already running against a 3:16 on the split is about as good as it's gonna get.
Careful. You need to get to your office. I've
I
updated
really
your
wish I
map.
could grab that
There's a
med kit,
video
because
you
this
want
run
to see.
needs a
I know
lot
you
of
have a
med
lot of
kits.
questions.
Always Phantom there now.
Welcome back. This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video should be on your workstation.
I hope that actually worked. It was a very weird looking displacement.
Operator.
Good morning, Talos. Warning.
I thought I found every one of those damn videos. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Not until I've had a chance to explain everything in person. Damn it. I have to go. Just sit tight. Please.
I'm gonna lose a little time because I didn't mash enter enough.
Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us off from the Looking Glass servers. Time to improvise. I suggest you search Dr. Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the server connections there. I'm looking for another way to help you in the meantime. Good luck.
So right now I have to wait for the quest pop up in the upper left corner before I move to the next area, or else it won't actually let me complete the quest. Oh, saved a little.
We're going on an adventure!
Problem found.
It's right there.
A lot of the station tech starts here. Lab equipment, special parts requests, prototypes. We should be able to fix your Looking Glass terminal from Dr. Calvino's workshop.
Not getting lucky with that last crate anymore. I really want it to be a recycler, but it can be either a recycler or an EMP. I've been getting only EMPs today.
Calvino probably has a key card. You can locate him, or what's left of him, with the security roster.
11, 12, 11, 12.
Nice work, Morgan. The Looking Glass screens are online again. Head back to your office as soon as you can. It's important.
That was good.
We're going on an adventure!
Second there, I thought I got lucky and none of them followed me in.
You're not going to like what I have to say next. You have to destroy Talos 1. The research, the Typhon, nothing can survive.
Don't need that.
Including you. I know how it sounds, but you've seen what those creatures can do. They're a part of you now. If even one cell gets back to Earth, we're lost. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way. January can walk you through activating the self-destruct mechanism.
This is a little bit annoying to try and do quickly. Actually, the worst part of duping like
Alex
this is
will
that
try to stop you. He's allergic to failure. Too proud to go back to Mom and Dad with his tail between his legs. So, it's up to you now. Good luck. Told you wouldn't like it.
And the worst part of duping during this cutscene is that while you're in the recycler menu, the dialogue stops. So the longer you spend duping, the longer the cutscene takes, and that just slows things down.
Hello, Morgan. I'm January 2035. I'm an operator. There are many operators aboard Talos 1, but none of them are like me. I'm your plan B. My first task was to free you from the simulation. Second task was to make sure you saw your video. Those are done. Interesting. New directives are now available to me. The self-destruct protocol for Talos 1 is activated by 2 arming keys. Your brother has the first. You had the second. Alex destroyed your arming key, but you hid a fabrication plan for a new one in deep storage. That's where you'll need to go next. We can worry about getting Alex's key afterwards. The Typhon are spreading fast, Morgan. You'll be racing against them. And your brother. This key card will grant you access to the main lift and all the labs. The main lift is the fastest way to reach deep storage. Next topic. You asked me to provide you with more neuromods, which I've done. Good luck, Morgan. You designed me to assist you. I have more instructions, but I can't access them until you've recovered both arming keys.
Double check. Storage is the only quest it's showing, so that means I finished Speak with January. Go and hit that button.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is December. My purpose is to...
I should have the detour quest now. Double check to make sure. Yep.
Psychotronics is the opposite of safe, Morgan. What are you after? Someone's helping you. Is it Michaela? Belazar?
I can eavesdrop on your brother's messages. We're in agreement on this one. Get through this place fast as possible. You're looking for a maintenance airlock to a utility tunnel called the Guts. It'll take you all the way to the top of the station. The psychoscope was a breakthrough. Apart from neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick. You invented it, by the way.
So now it wants me to scan some Typhon in this room.
All right, Morgan. I know I can't make you stay put, but you're gonna die down there if you don't listen to me. You need to calibrate the psychoscope by scanning the Typhon specimens around you. Once you get enough scan data, the labs will open. More importantly,
That was a really terrible
be able to
dislocation, but it worked.
Typhon-based neuromods.
So whatever.
Be unstoppable. That's what this is all about, Morgan.
Hopefully
You
this
spent
one's better.
3 years of your life making it possible. Putting what they can do into us. You've just forgotten.
Okay, so now I just need to clip out in Guts, get up to Arboretum. I need to remember to loot the stun gun. Oh. Focus on this
Where are
first.
you going? You won't be able to use Alex's escape pod without... Wait,
Really?
Morgan, where are you going? You won't be able to use Alex's escape pod without... Wait, who are
On.
you? Please identify.
That clip just does not like me today.
Morgan, this is January. That earlier defective model, or something worse. Alex, the Typhon, they're all working against you. Trust yourself. Trust the video you made. We need to get the arming keys and destroy Talos 1 before it's too late. The entire Typhon ecology appears to be centered around the creation of this substance. The original researchers called it coral. Beautiful. But we're not sure what its purpose is. It's
That
never
movement
spread
was really
outside the
bad.
containment cylinder. Until now.
The power plant has been compromised. I repeat, the power plant has been compromised. It's about time, Sam.
Chief, I'm not a comm tech. I'm doing the best I can.
I'm gonna pick these up in this order. Normally I pick up the recycler and the spare parts first, and then the Typhon lure. This time I'm gonna pick up the Typhon lure so that the animation of Morgan playing with it finishes. That way I won't have to wait for it later when I try to actually use the Typhon lure.
You made it. Nice work.
Got the stun
The
gun.
entrance to deep storage is off the Arboretum. Your brother's office is up here as well. Jupiter and his palace at the top of the heavens. He used to say that behind his back. But that would make you... what? Juno? No. That's an unpleasant thought. Morgan, are you alright? That Typhon, there's nothing in the research. Stay away from it.
I also need to remember to open the airlock here.
Ivy, what is it?
No, I am not trying to carry the body
I can't get this
game.
damn thing open. Where's Danielle?
Still not answering.
Just let me loot it.
What's wrong?
All I
Danielle
want.
tied the lock to her voice. We need her to speak the key phrase or we're not getting in here.
Would voice samples work? Transcribe recordings?
Yes, if they have the right words. Or if we gathered enough to map her voice to a consonant and vowel list and started running patterns.
I'll see if I can find her. Or her transcribe. I'll check her room first.
All right, Ivy, but look, don't do anything stupid. Ivy? Ivy? Shit. Damn it, Danielle, where are you?
Yeah, so all of that time lost was to the bad clip in Guts.
I see.
It's unlikely Chief Show is still alive. I advise you follow Zachary West's strategy. Hack together voice samples. Your transcribe is equipped with the necessary software.
That a few times, get it thrown away.
Danielle's cabin might be a
Kill
good
this
place to
guy.
get started.
You
Heal.
too? You want to come into a kitchen? Good. Come.
And
Whoever you are, run. There is no more fool here except you.
good
You
clip.
are still a hold of your brain. Good.
And get the
I'm
transcribe.
still in deep storage. I don't know why you won't pick up. I hope you're safe. If things get bad, I'll jettison a data vault and spacewalk along the hull. Come to the fitness center and bang on the window by the... I should feel the vibration. And Abby, please don't take any chances, all right?
When no more puppets,
Be safe.
maybe we talk.
Let's move this door.
They won't stop hunting you. Not until they're finished. Shut this guy. No!
Can I kill these without getting destroyed?
Can you make it stop? You have to go. Get back.
I need you to start talking before I die.
Morgan? If you're here, then Abby didn't make it, did she? I don't... I can help. I know you need to get...
You know, I just want to be able to see her out the window, which I can just barely see her right there. And wait for a dialogue to play out. Like right now I'm just close enough that the game will register that I'm hearing her dialogue and completing the quest, even though I can't actually hear it. Which I can hear, just barely. There she goes. That should be... Okay. As soon as I see that restore from backup pop up, I know I've got what I need. Okay.
We're going on an adventure.
Okay, here's hoping the game doesn't crash in deep storage again this run.
Well done finding Chief Show. You got what you need to get into deep storage.
And 3 medkits.
Voice identification required. Access denied. Voice not recognized.
Oh,
Voice
fuck off.
identification required.
Alex, Oedipus complex, pompous, nepotist.
Tried to hit the button too fast, so it gave me an error message and made me wait for the dialogue again. That's great.
Director level override.
I only have 1 upgrade kit?
Sorry, Morgan, but I have to lock you in. It's time. When I trashed your arming key, it was to keep you from making a huge mistake. It's too late to stick our heads in the sand. We're committed now. Should be safe
This
in
EMP grenade, because that disables the turrets that the Technopath is going to shoot me with.
I really am on your side. You're just not yourself.
Welcome to deep storage. If Talos 1 had a subconscious, this would be it. You're looking for the central repository. That's where you stash the drive that has the plan for your arming key. I'll see if I can find a way out of here in the meantime.
Microgravity detected.
I do that to get rid of the cystoids because they would give me radiation poisoning when I tried to replace this hard drive. And I don't want that.
Normal gravity detected.
Good work. I was worried the drive might have been damaged. You can use Chief Show's workstation to download the fabrication plan. Then we can reconstruct your arming key.
Here. A whole bunch of Typhon to deal with. Sure, why not an operator too?
Every dark bit of data that moves through the station is captured here. Redundant backup servers are stored in modules that eject in the event of a catastrophic failure. The fact that they haven't yet is telling of Alex's refusal to face reality.
Oh, I've got a bunch of time while I'm waiting for dialogue, so I can just craft stuff.
Morgan, Alex has you boxed in. Look, there's nothing I can do about the lockdown from out here, but I promised I'd help you. So listen. Deep storage was built with a series of data vault
So I also
modules
have to remember
that
to
can
make
be jettisoned from the
actually
station.
make the arming key.
It's a redundant backup system. That's your way out. Look at my workstation again. I'm exposing a utility that'll open up one of the vaults. Once you're in, look for a manual release. Then your ass is space junk, like me.
Morgan, climb the glue. That's restore from backup. I don't know how I'm saving that much time on it. Unless I died. Might have died. Oh, I'll take it.
We're going on an adventure!
Yeah, it's a hell of a key. It's too bad that using the arming key ending's slower even in this category.
Gravity detected.
It would have been nice to have a category that actually does that ending. It's still like a minute slower or something.
Morgan, this is Chief Elazar. The airlocks on Talos are sealed, but there's an opening at the cargo bay you could use. I think you can get back inside the station here.
I only have one medkit. Okay, I'm going to... I think I have enough neuromods. I can upgrade my maximum health, which will heal me to full.
This is Dr. Dayo Igwe. I'm broadcasting to all contacts in proximity. Please, whoever is out there, listen to me. Oxygen is low and I have no spacesuit. An accident in cargo bay forced me to seal myself inside this container, but I have no way to dock with the station from in here.
Suit integrity damaged.
We're going on an adventure!
Is there any speedrun with no out of bounds? There is. There's a no out of bounds category. Okay. This.
Dr.
Just
Yu!
to get full health.
Morgan!
Because
up here, Officer Cool!
This.
If we can't open the main door, our friends are gonna pour through. Get up to the catwalk. We'll get you inside.
Phantom needs to go, because if I try to run past him with this turret, he'll break the turret. And I need the turrets to not be broken. No phantoms over here, means I don't have to fight them, I can just go.
Morgan? I thought... I don't know what I...
God, watching those things move.
Not
makes me
taking any
sick.
chances with this, because sometimes when you throw the turrets down to try and save time, they break when they hit the ground.
When the fire
I
broke
think I'm
out,
gonna be sick.
You just made another one of those things, like it pulled it right out of Enoch's corpse.
These shapes.
I need to get rid of that
I had
box.
contained the fire, and I was trying to reach the power supply. Ow. All because... going on or anything about those things. Everyone I worked with, they're dead,
We're safe.
aren't they?
For now,
I wonder if one of the
I'm going to
creatures...
check the perimeter.
I wasn't supposed to bring this down this way.
malfunction. All of them. How...
It's not a big deal, but I'm supposed to just drop down here.
Ekaterina,
There must
still
be a way
doing
to
all
get
right?
some turrets online.
I am, Officer Rose. Thank you.
It's Al.
Yeah, just
No
wait for her to
burns?
come down here so that she will tell me the key code to open the door.
Say the word, Chief.
EATs are online and primed.
You pulled me out just in time,
Friends get a
Al.
taste of these.
Well,
Hopefully that
you
medical
live
order
dangerously,
they go.
playing with fire like
Need it
that.
after this.
I'll try and let you know before I do it again.
Also, that code is
Please
random
do.
every
It's
playthrough,
only
so I
polite.
can't just memorize it. Also, I throw a recycler at all these phantoms because it kind of destroys them.
More Typhon!
Could really use a sick.
Is there another one hiding in here? One of them is wandering around. Please tell me shipping and receiving is complete. Is it? Yeah, the voices get pretty obnoxious in the run. Especially since a lot of them just ignore my volume settings, so they're really, really loud.
Micah, not sure you got your transcribe. Morgan is making her way to you now. Warning you and anyone else, so you don't shoot her accidentally. Or on purpose. Morgan? I thought you'd
Okay.
Morgan? Mikhaila, I didn't think to check your transcribe. Not sure how I got here. I thought you left because... Never mind. Airlocks and lifts are locked up. Like I want. Paraplexis.
Really appreciate if this thing would like come down here, I can actually hit it.
Get my booster shot from my own.
Got to be kidding me that it killed me at the same time.
I thought she was outside.
Morgan? Mikhaila, I didn't think to check your transcribe. Not sure how I got here. I thought you left because... Never mind. Airlocks and lifts are locked up. Like I want. Paraplexis. I'm even seeing the spots now. You're right.
Good, it got its turret back.
But I think I can get us out. By cycling the main reactor to bypass the lockdown. I know it sounds crazy, but I can walk you through it. I do it myself, but... just get here, alright?
Really glad that I think that's the last technopath I have to deal with.
I can track you through your bracelet and guide you from here.
Gravity detected. Microgravity detected. Microgravity detected.
No more microgravity. Move.
Microgravity detected. Normal gravity detected.
I lost enough time here. Get up. That didn't work. That works.
Resuming reactor initialization. Substation power grids online. Reactor initialization complete. Systems.
I hope I have enough spare parts for this.
That did it! I'm showing power to the lifts and the airlocks, but seeing a lot of power spikes and leaks in the coolant chamber. Watch yourself on the way back. There could be other structural damage.
Well, I see. You reset everything. Talos 1 is wide open now. Clever.
Careful, Morgan.
Reckless.
Gas alarm went off
Matt.
in the coolant
To see
chamber
some
after you
things haven't
powered the reactor
changed.
back up. The
I'm
turbines
not gonna
are
get in your way
hydrogen
anymore.
cooled. Now
Deserve
they'll
to hear the truth.
That door.
It will be like shooting a grenade at your feet, or worse.
Go up Typhoners.
Morgan, was
And
that you?
then out through the airlock.
We're going on an adventure!
Pretty sure I remembered to open the airlock in Arboretum, because if I didn't, then this run's dead. So it kind of needs to be open, or else I can't get back inside.
Microgravity detected.
Morgan,
It is.
I've been wondering if it might be bothering you that you planned your own death. It's a lot to swallow. My advice would be, try not to think about the end. Focus on what's in front of you. One step at a time. I'm here, if you need help.
Okay. I get a little bit of downtime. Partly because I'm just flying through space, and also because once I get up into the Arboretum, I just activate a cutscene, and then I have to wait for that to end before I can progress. Hopefully there's not a Weaver floating right here.
You're the code to my graph
There's a
shaft,
Weaver floating right here.
assuming it still works.
And he's going to take long enough to actually give me that code that the Weaver is trying to destroy me. I get to run around instead.
Morgan, I won't be joining
Start
you.
that dialogue
Don't worry, there's
while
no
I'm waiting
trick.
for that to
It's the
end.
gift from your big brother. It's the truth, like I promised.
Get rid of this door.
While they dig it up.
Or not.
Don't worry, there's no trick. Just a gift from your big brother.
Get rid of this door.
Like I promised. Took me a while to dig it up. Someone wanted to hide it from you. My computer. Another video. Give it a look and we'll talk. I'm sending you the password. Assuming you haven't hacked your way in yet.
Get rid of this door. The reason I do the other door first is because I can't access the computer terminal until Alex stops talking. So it doesn't actually cost me anything to go and open the other door first. So now there's a cutscene playing inside the office there. And I need to just wait for that to end before I can grab an item that I need in order to do the next quest. Since the door is broken, I can just come out here and grab a bunch of items, clear out my inventory a bit. Check and see if I need anything. I'll make a little bit more ammo that I probably don't need, but I'll take it anyway, because it's free.
Requesting new operator.
And call the medical droid or the medical operator, just for free health. I'm going to kill the medical operator, as there's a chance they drop a medkit.
This might sound strange coming from me, but I admire what you did. You didn't have to help Chief Elazar and her people in the cargo bay, especially considering, well, considering you intend to destroy the station. You gave them some hope, even if it's brief.
Well, there you have it. Everything I've
Also a
done
little
is
bit
what you
annoyed
asked
that
me to do.
January just gave me some dialogue, because that delayed this dialogue. And I need this dialogue to end before I can pick up the item. So January just killed some extra time for no reason.
Stripping of your memory. I didn't know who you were anymore. All I want is to have my sister back so we can finish what we started. The device you mentioned, it's an advanced version of the null wave. It's the only way to stop the Typhon without destroying everything we've been working toward. We're just missing some scan data from the Coral to complete the design. Help me finish this, Morgan. And then, you can have my arming key. I don't believe you want to use it anymore, but you can have it. I left the chip set for you on my desk. You'll need to upgrade your psychoscope to scan the Coral. I'll send you the scan locations.
So this is the item that I'm spending all this time in the Arboretum waiting for, because I cannot progress without it. And this next part is also the reason why I went out of my way a little bit to pick up the extra Typhon lures. Because trying to scan the coral is a real pain if you have to deal with a weaver sending cystoids at you. But just one Typhon lure takes care of the problem.
Microgravity detected.
This door can open any time.
Alex showed you. Your brother believes that version of you is the true Morgan. But why? Just because it came first? If someone had made you, then I suppose your truest self would be the one that fulfills whatever purpose your maker intended. I know who made me, and why. Did someone make you, Morgan? Were you made for something? If not, you'll have to invent your own purpose. Or have none at all. Strangely, of all the things I know about you, I don't know what you believe. You have to decide, Morgan. Who are you? Morgan, that video was...
So that Typhon lure should be distracting the weaver while I'm scanning these.
But if scanning the coral will grant you access to
There's
Alex's
a whole
army,
bunch of cystoids in the
then
way.
perhaps it's the best course. Perhaps knowing the coral's purpose will reinforce your decision to destroy Temple.
You're not what they say you are.
So that could have been a little bit smoother.
Plus one. Just be careful. We're running out of time.
Fascinating.
That's fine. I got out.
Holding the psyche of all their victims. Your hunch was on the right track. It's a kind of neural structure. Synaptic-like activity up and down the length of it, like it's communicating. Just one more to go. I knew you could handle this. Our father warned me not to stake so much of the company's future on your ideas. I was right to ignore him. We're a good team, Morgan. Excellent work. All that's left is integrating the data after you upload it.
Okay. It is a little bit annoying how long the split is. There's a lot of stuff involved in it, but I don't know. I don't really like breaking it up into multiple parts, since this is all part of the same quest.
Here's my terminal to upload the data. I'll get it integrated into the fabrication
But
plan.
all I really need to do is run up to the office here, upload the data, and then leave again.
To harm the coral. They're gonna come after you. I left something
Oh,
for
that
you
takes
on
care
my
of
desk
that.
that should help.
Probably should have grabbed the neuromods, so that I have an easy option for healing again if I need to, but don't worry about it.
We're going on an adventure!
Alright, so the rest of this run at this point is the same thing as a no out-of-bounds items run. Which is kind of handy because it means I didn't really have to route anything. Let's hope for a good Casper spawn.
The TranStar Board of Directors has authorized me to take full command of Talos 1. Effective immediately. All employees
Take your
must now
time.
report to the shuttle bay for evacuation. Those of you unable to comply, transmit an SOS and my team of rescue
What in
operators
the
will
fuck?
locate you. One last thing. Alex and Morgan, you have been relieved of their
Oh,
positions.
game.
Do not
Thank you.
consent to their requests. Them in any way.
Microgravity detected.
We're locked
Get
out.
stuck.
It's Dahl. He already has his
Don't
hooks
bump
into
that.
the system aboard Telos 1. I have to admit, I'm disappointed with our parents. I knew that he had a contingency in place, but a small foolish part of me believed they wouldn't use him against their own flesh and blood. Regardless, we're not getting this coral data through until we do something about it. I don't like it, but you're gonna have to get into his command shuttle. See if you can locate his access point and cut him off.
Normal gravity detected. Warning, suit integrity damaged.
Alright, managed not to get radiated somehow. I had to find out if the shuttle spawned. It probably didn't spawn. Again, my movement in Guts was pretty bad, so it might have. Yep.
Morgan, Dahl will know you're coming. All TranStar personnel are
Holy
outfitted with
lag.
tracking bracelets. I have no doubt his operators are already on their way to rescue you. Those bracelets are issued and removed in deep storage. Worth investigating if you want to fly under the radar.
That was a solid 20 FPS.
Oh man, thank God. I've just been going down the contact list hoping somebody would answer. I'm in Trauma Center. I came up here to look for supplies. I think I broke my arm when that blackout happened. Now I'm trapped. Aliens outside the door. I could really... Oh man.
Commander Dahl, this is what...
Hardware Labs. That's the same spawn I had in the last run, so shouldn't lose any time for it. Fortunately, that means taking the main elevator, which is a bit terrifying in this route because it will be swarming with telepaths.
It's true. I do solve people problems.
And telepaths hit really hard.
Are going to suffocate in a few minutes.
I'll say that the really nice thing about this Casper spawn is that it's the fastest kill once you get to him. Because there's an oil slick on the ground, and if you shoot that, it bursts into flames and deals a lot of damage to him really fast.
Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding. Atmosphere controls are in life support. If you can help,
Just like that.
do it quick, or this is the last time we'll be talking. Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking...
Well, my last run I actually forgot to get the stun gun, so I lost a little bit of time killing Casper in that run. But I should be able to save some here, as long as I don't die in this next room. There's a very good chance that I die in this next room. Now I have to wait for that elevator to go all the way up to the top. Hurry up. Nope. How about now? Like I said, real strong chance of death here. That is a scary room. Okay. Looks like I'm losing time somehow. Oh, because this split includes getting to the shuttle bay, not just the stuff after, and getting to the shuttle bay went really, really bad. So losing 10 seconds when I should have saved like 5. This split though, this split I should not lose, what is that, 32 seconds? Because I have the stun gun. Hopefully this glue is here. It is not.
Dolly's breathing down my neck. I don't know how much longer. Shit.
This isn't the first time a Typhon organism has broken containment. It happened before, shortly after your initial neuromod tests. You and Alex fought about
Pick up
terminating the project.
both the arming key and the null wave plan.
Control the situation. That's when you began
Got completed keys to the kingdom. I just need to get
hiding
back
the
out.
plan for your arming key, videos, the January.
We're going on an adventure!
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However,
I also lost a lot of time to this in my last run because I...
Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned.
fell
The blast
past
will take the monster down with it.
this area up ahead. This time though, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, really close to flying right past it. 50 save.
Normal gravity detected.
That I didn't need. Alright, not much left. Just have to go craft the null wave,
The idea hasn't
plant
occurred
it,
to you.
and get back
I'm
up top.
sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Realistically, I don't need to run up that way. I try to jump backwards as I'm picking up the null wave, just because normally when you pick it up, you're immobilized. But if you jump backwards while you're picking it up, sometimes you can keep moving backwards.
Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Microgravity detected.
And then I just do that clip, and this clip, and plant the null wave.
No. Nothing that interferes with memory formation. That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Detected.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what?
Alright, one more clip. Go up through guts. And that's pretty much it. Up, climbing the upper one. Too far apart. Holy shit. Stop doing that.
Microgravity detected. Suit integrity.
Awesome. Move.
Morgan, we're in life support now. It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dahl wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
Almost there. Losing time.
Microgravity detected.
Even in the last area, and I'm already losing time. It's fine though.
Good news, everyone!
Okay. That is definitely sub 1. Also, the thing on the splits is wrong. It's not the 28th completed run, it's only the 4th. 4th completed run.
Easy answer, and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
Alright, so I'm gonna let the ending play out, and then I'm gonna reload the last autosave, which will be in the bridge, and double check that I completed all of the main quests. But the route's pretty well set, so I'm not too worried about it. And then afterwards I'm going to have to go back in and check how much time I spent in Shuttle Bay and add that back onto my splits to see what the actual final time is.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be in the middle range.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
Perhaps it was due to indifference, but it never freed me from the cargo container. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us.
Michaela.
I died. Perhaps it could have prevented it. I don't know.
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. By then, it had already stopped Volunteer 37. Hard to say why. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today.
Oh god, no.
We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Alright, for the sub one.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Oh, load up that last save. And double check I actually completed all the quests. Alright. First one, first day on the job, that one disappears from your quest log. So even though I did it, like it's the first 6 minutes of the run, it doesn't show up in here. Then everything after that, breakout, completed, everything you know is about to change. Way down here somewhere, completed. Office with a view, way up here, completed. Through glass darkly, completed. Speak with January. General access key. Detour. Gathering echoes. Restore from backup. This side up. Shipping and receiving. Reboot. Before I give you the key. Repo Man. Keys to the Kingdom. And then finishing the game was A Mind Without Limits. And it's a legit sub 1 hour run.